Welcome back to the Lord of the Rings, the Third Age walkthrough on the PlayStation 2. This is part 4. I can't believe we're still at part 4. I kind of feel like we've been doing this walkthrough for a very long time, but we haven't. But I still feel like we have, and that feels a bit strange because we haven't. So yeah, we're now at part 4. We are continuing with our adventure in Eregion. And we're getting thrown into battle right this minute. So we have 3 orcs, and one of them has kind of a staff. He's a chieftain, and when he has that staff, he can do magic basically. So of course he's the strongest one then, so we have to take him out first. Idril can use Without Water Fury, and she just learned Haste of the Elves. I will tell you what Haste of the Elves is a bit later. We're just using Company Might on from using Berthor to use Company Might. I haven't really used leadership on Berthor too much, but Company Might is basically the company will take more health from the enemies. They will do more damage. So yeah, that is basically that. So it's good to use leadership, and we do get some good moves on the leadership part a bit later on in the game, so it's good to try and upgrade that a little bit. And that was the whole battle. It was a really quick battle. It really was. Just got a chestplate for Idril, and actually that chestplate is the chestplate that fits with the skirt. It's the same type of thing, and we just cleared all light altars. So we got some experience for that, and also we collected the 3rd out of 4 artifacts, and this is against water protection, which will come in handy at the end of this video. I'm not going to say anything else. I can't even remember if I actually used it at the end of this video. I might not have, but I can't remember. So we'll equip the chestplate, and now it matches the skirt. Now the whole outfit matches on Idril, so that is quite cool. So we're continuing on. As you can see, we're kind of in a forest-looking area. This forest actually looks a bit scary. I think it looks a bit scary, at least. I do. If you can tell, right over there, over this bridge, the cracked bridge, is actually where the whole game started. There is where we started. So we've just gone the whole way around basically, so you can actually see where the game started, which is a bit strange. But I also think it's a bit cool. Haste of the Elves will basically increase ally rate of an attack or something. I didn't really see what it said. But there's 2 chieftains right here, and we just killed one of them. So make sure, as I've said many times before, make sure that you take out the strong one. And he's doing Murder of the Crows, which is kind of a strong attack. A spirit attack. You want to watch out. Idril is actually soon dead. And that is not good at all. It's not good at all, so let's hope that she doesn't die. Because that wouldn't be nice, would it? No, it wouldn't be nice at all. Let's try and kill this chieftain. Let's just get him out. Get him out of the game. There, he's done. He's dead. And then we can use Elghost. He doesn't have much action points. He actually only has 2 action points. So you can't use one of his stronger attacks. And we just learned Weakening Slash for Idril after using the sword a few times. The most important thing with Idril is to get her spirit attacks up, but it's also important to use melee attacks with Idril a bit. There you can see over there we started the game, as I've said many times now. But it's also important to use melee attacks with her, not just spirit attacks. Important to use both spirit and melee. And what I'm doing right now is that I'm just gonna give Idril some items so we can get her health up, because she has quite low health and I don't really want her to die, and I don't really know when there is a save point. So I'm just giving her some health, and I can see that there's a battle coming up and I don't want her to die in the battle. Here is the battle actually, and it's 2 orcs. So we're going to use the weakening slash, which weakens the enemy. I think it weakens the attack. I think the attack rate of the warg. I think that is. Don't ask me about these things. I don't know about the details. Don't know that much about it. Yeah, they're actually a bit strong, but not strong enough for us. Let's use the Fury Strike with Idril. Can't use the Loud Order Fury all the time. We can't use that all the time. And it's still not dead. Let's kill it. There we go. And Berethor has won. Yay! And we can now collect our experience. Idril just leveled up. That is nice. So she's got full health as well, so it didn't really matter if we gave her the items to give her health, but we did, so yeah, that's just how it is. Before we continue on, we're going to go over here and we're just going to... There's a few chests here, so we're going to search them to get some stuff. And another battle. I did say in the first part of this walkthrough that there is a lot of battles in this game, and you can tell now there's a lot of battles going on. There's a battle all the time, but I don't really know if I'd mind that, because it's okay. I think it's okay. It can be a bit too much. It actually does get you do get more battles as the game goes on. I feel like might not be like that, but I kind of feel like that. But you just get more and more and more. I was gonna say something, but I can't really remember what I was going to say. What was I supposed to say? I think it's so annoying when you're when you're supposed to talk about something, and then you completely forget about it, what you were supposed to talk about, and that happens to me a lot. Especially in like presentations at school or something, I always forget what I'm supposed to say. And that's not fun at all. It's not fun at all. I actually didn't see this orc. He was hiding. I didn't see him at all. Let's try and kill this orc as well. These orcs are actually quite weak. Go Elghost. So yeah, we're still looking for the map that the orc stole from Elghost, and that is the whole thing we're doing right now. We're going to try and find that orc, and we just got a pendant for Idril. But yeah, that is basically what we're doing. We're tracking down the orc that stole the map to Moria from Elghost. We're just going to find him because we are supposed to go to Moria. Actually, we're going there at the end of this video, but we're not going to enter. We're starting with Moria in the next video, and that is going to be really exciting. I love Moria. Moria is, well, you do have the Western Moria and the Eastern Moria, but Moria is the longest part of the game. You can't go up here before you find the map, so you have to find the map before we go up there. But yeah, basically Moria is divided into Eastern Moria and Western Moria, and Moria is the biggest part of the game. It's the longest part. It's going to take many videos. Moria is going to be many videos. It's going to be the biggest part of the whole game. But I actually do really enjoy it because I love Moria. I just love it, and I love exploring in Moria, so that is perfect for me. I think it's great. And I think you guys will as well. I think you guys will enjoy it a lot. Let's just equip some stuff. Equipping this pendant. We're swapping it with the one that we already had on. And Berthor gets the Elfstone of Water Protection. So yeah, I'm saving. I do save a lot in this video actually. Just because I save with every save point station. I think that's what it's called. That I come across. Because I think it's good to do that. It just it just makes me feel more safe that I won't die. But basically the orc with the map is inside here. I think so, at least. Yeah, I think so. One of these orcs is the orc that took the map from Elgos, I think so. So we're going to kill them and then we're going to get the map. And then we can continue on after that. And you probably saw before we enter the battle that the last artifact, the fourth and last artifact, is inside here. So we'll collect that and we'll finish that quest as well. And that will get us closer to finishing a Region 100%. And I'm going to do every level area, you know what I mean, 100% with like every quest. I think so, at least. I think so. But I don't know if I will do evil mode. I've done evil mode before, but I don't know if I will do it in this walkthrough. I might. Some of you can comment if you would like to see evil mode. Maybe. And we received an epic scene from Middle Earth, so enjoy.
War is soon to come to our time. Even now, Saruman sends forth his cruel orc servants. I escaped his trap at Orthanc, and now he seeks to hunt me down ere I finish my task. Understand that a great eye watches all in the darkness, building in power as it prepares to destroy this world. As I speak within your mind, Saruman rallies the wild men to his cause. They will pour forth here and in Rohan, burning as they go. I would suggest you find the dwarf quickly, before Saruman wins his war in this land.
Yeah, we have to find this this dwarf very quickly. So collect the last artifact and its armor enhancement. And my voice just went crackly, that is not nice. But yeah, we just got a new quest, and that is to find the dwarf that Elgos has been talking about. We have to try and find the dwarf. We're going to find him now soon. He's the next member of our company, and after we get this dwarf to our company, he will be the fourth member, by the way. After we get him, we won't get another member for a long time. After this dwarf, there are only going to be 2 more members that we'll find throughout the game. We will come across throughout the game. But now that we have the map, we can go up here, because the map shows us where to go. Well, that is great. And we come out to this forest looking area. Down there to the left is where the dwarf is. So I'm going to save again. We're now supposed to go up here, because we need a dwarf to find a way past the lake at the gates of Moria. Up there is the way to Moria, but first we need to find the dwarf. And the dwarf sorry, my voice is going really strange. The dwarf is right down here, so that means cutscene time.
Ah, fresh tracks. The dwarf came this way.
He is heavy for one so small.
I'd be careful not to say that around him.
Quiet! Both of you. I hear something.
Well, Ranger, it's about time.
And we are thrown into battle against a troll. How fun, right? It's very fun. It's a cave troll. So what you want to do here is to use your strongest attacks to try and take down the troll. Because he's got quite a lot of health. And we've got the dwarf now. The dwarf's name is Hadhod. His name is Hadhod. And I really love Hadhod. He's one of my favorite people in this game, if not my favorite. He's got actually a lot of health, he's got good spirit powers, and he's also got really good melee attacks. So he is a really good character. He's one of the best characters. He's one of the strongest characters as well. So I always have added down here. But now that we have 4 characters in our company, we can't have all 4 of them out in a battle at the same time. We can only have 3 out. Use 3 characters in a battle. And I usually have it like this. Berthor, Idril, and then Hadhod. I kind of feel bad for Elgos because I don't really include him that much in the battles. I do in some battles, but not all battles. Most battles I only have Berthor, Idril, and Hadhod. I kind of feel bad for Elgos, but yeah, I like having Berthor, Idril, and Hadhod out, so I will continue using mostly them. Yeah, mostly them. In some battles I have to use some other characters as well, so yeah, we'll see how the game goes. And then we will see what we do. And Hadhod just died, and after I just talked about how he's strongest character and he's got a lot of health, he just died. That's a bit stupid. But now we just defeated the cave troll, so that is really good. Another battle have been won. So we get experience, and we also get some armor for a Hadhod. Yay! And that is a quest complete. And I believe we can watch, yeah, switching characters. You can't have all of them out on a battle, as I've said. But now it's time to watch an epic cutscene.
This dwarf who joins your company heralds from a people who hold themselves apart from other races. But they are a race that feels deeply, and when deciding upon trust, their friendship lasts many lifetimes. I have met a few of these stout fellows in my time. They appear small, but are not to be trifled with. Do remember, as you enter their ancestral home, that their pride, greed, and stubborn magnificence created this now decaying wonder.
A lot of interesting information about the race of dwarves. Make sure that you collect absolutely everything that is inside this cave, because we need as many items as we can possibly get in the game. So I'm just going to equip some stuff. Armor enhancement. I don't know who's got the worst armor. We'll see. It looks like it's Elghost. So we'll give him the armor enhancement so his armor is stronger. We'll give Idril this tiara because she doesn't have any. And we're also going to give Hadhod pauldrons and a helmet. He has to have the helmet. He looks really nice with the helmet on. So let's say hello to our newest member. Yay! So we're going to save again, even though there's a save point like in a few seconds. I'm going to save again after this time. So yeah, I save too many times sometimes. Like, it's not needed to save right now, but I still do. So now we can go up here because we have Hadhod. And brace yourselves. We are now at Moria. I love the view. I love the look of this place. Like, I love mountainous areas. That is like my favorite thing about nature. Mountains and fields. I really love that. I just really love it. But up here is the gates of Moria. I'm just going to check now. The only quest we have left in our region is finding Moria's gate, and that is just up here. Just wait until we get quest complete. And we're going to save the game again. Yeah, I know. No need to say it. I save a lot. I'm still saving. Because there is a possibility always that you die in a battle. And we're just about to have a very epic battle. So quest complete. Every region is now 100% complete. We can now fully move on. And cutscene time.
Look! Elves prowl the shore. Get them all! What is this thing? Prepare to fire! Fire!
We are now thrown into a battle with the Watcher in the water. This is the first huge big boss battle that you have in the game. Well, actually every battle is a boss battle. Not a boss battle, but it's a battle. But this is the first huge boss battle that we have. Like one of the bosses, you know what I mean. So use your best attacks. We can't use melee attacks against the Watcher in the water. We have to use spirit. So what we have to do now is that we have to switch. First, I'm going to give company might to the company, and then I'm going to switch out Berthor with Elghost. But yeah, the Watcher in the water is quite strong, so make sure that you use your strongest attacks. We have to use spirit powers with Hadhod. We'll use Flaming Fury. That is the Flaming Fury, and he also has another attack, which is a shield that can protect a character, either himself or another character. So switch Berthor out with Elghost because he has Ranger Craft. He can use his bow, and since we can't use melee attacks, the sword, we have to use the bow. And you just learned Arrow Flurry, and I really love that attack. Basically, it's like you can shoot your arrow at 2 enemies. So first you shoot one enemy, and then in the same attack you can shoot another one. And I really like that attack. So it's good that we have it. So you probably saw some elves that you haven't seen before in the cutscene. I'm not going to say too much about that elf. But I am going to say that we will see him later on in the walkthrough. After Moria is finished, we're going to see him. I actually like that guy. I really like that guy, actually. So, yeah, we will see him later on, after Moria. So, if you guys have problems with the Watcher in the water, you can watch this video to find out how you do it. Yeah, just do what I do. We have perfect mode, so if you have perfect mode and you're having problems with the Watcher in the water, you can use perfect mode. It's perfectly fine to use that. But I'm going to save it a bit more for something that is happening in the next part. I actually didn't really need it in the next part, but I still did. I'm not going to say what battle happens in the next part, but it's not that surprising, the battle. But I used it in the next part, even though I didn't really have to, but I still did. Well, we're coming up to the end of this video, I think. Soon, I think, at least. I think he's dying soon. And I have to stop before that, because we'll stop after he's dead, because there is a small cutscene at the end of this, and I know you want to see the cutscene, so make sure that you watch the tiny cutscene. It's quite funny, actually. So that is the end of the battle. The Watcher in the water is now defeated. We won. Collect our experience and our stuff, and You guys can watch this small cutscene, and I'll see you in the next part, part 5, when we enter Moria. See you then.
Watch out! Those tentacles are powerful!
Excellent! They're digging a way in!
He has opened the gate!
I knew he was good for something.